Here's this year's Vintage Fall Haul Dress Edition. This is my favorite thrift store that puts out this retro collection this time every year. And here is what I found. This first one is a Fred Rothschild dress, and I'm actually keeping that one. Here is a pink 80s. I'm thinking this was probably mother of the bride, mother of the groom type dress, but it could certainly be worn for an informal wedding. And this one here is a Gunny Sacks copycat. It's not a Gunny Sacks, but it sure looks like one. I'm sure it was worn for a prom, but it could certainly be worn for a wedding too, once I get that brightened up. The next one here is definitely one of my favorites, and I will feature this dress, the cleaning of this one, in the future. It's a Dayton's 1970s block printed in India dress. I love that dress. Absolutely gorgeous. It's the first one of this type I've ever found. Here, this one's actually a jumpsuit, so it's not technically a dress, but I mean, come on, look at that. The palazzo metallic knit legs, and then you put the glitter vest on top. How fabulous is that? I'm just in love with that. This is probably 70s, maybe late 60s. Alfred Shaheen. He does amazing prints, and I love that big, bold chrysanthemum type pattern on that. This was the only plus size dress I was able to find. I absolutely do pick them up if I find them, and that was the only one I was able to find this year, and that's a cute little day dress, house dress. Here is a 60s red cocktail dress with a cute little sequin waist on that and a nylon chiffon. And how fun would that be for the holidays or for Valentine's? Here is a 1960s. It is yellow and green. I love the combination. It was probably a prom dress or a bridesmaid dress, and that one is going to be really fun to clean up. I'm hoping it comes clean. There's quite a bit of spots on it. This one here I'm putting at late 40s, possibly into the 50s, and this may have been a bridesmaid dress as well. It definitely has that sort of bridal quality to it with the lace, and then I love that green under dress, and then the buttons that coordinate with that. This one here, cocktail dress, I'm putting at probably the 60s, and it's a wrinkled mess right now, but I know she's going to be absolutely adorable when she's done, and I love that shade of green. This one I'm putting at late 40s, kind of got the wide collar, the shoulder pads, and some really cool kind of woven checkerboard pockets on there. I think that's really cool. I like that dress. And this one here is actually the only men's thing I found. It's a Pendleton Classic wool in the red and green plaid. So these are great for the holidays. So that was my fun fall haul. Which one is your favorite? Let me know. Thanks for watching.